And so, you know, I figured, I was like, hey, you know what? I gotta stop talking bad about myself. And I realized, and like the more she was talking, that you gotta let go with, other things, other people. And I changed. Something keyed into me. I gotta change the other people to myself. Because the other people, it really doesn't matter to me. Sorry, I don't live in the country, but shoot, man, this is country enough for me. Anyways, so that's what it was, you know what I mean? Like it was, I gotta stop talking bad about myself. I gotta stop talking bad about what I can't do and how stupid I am and how ugly I am and how fat I am and how just all these disgusting things, like, that I am, and things that I can't do this and I can't do that, and I don't know how, and it will never be this, and I will never get to a certain level in my life because I just wasn't made that way. I was made for ideas but not for application and action. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not the person that's going to be leading any kind of anything. I'm just a follower. I'm the this and that, and then it's just and on about stuff that I can't and I don't know how and all this stuff, and one pastor, I was just a quick little Facebook thing I was watching, and it says sometimes you just got to speak it out your mouth and say, God, I need this. God, this is what's going on. Sometimes you just need to speak it out, because when you hold it in, nothing can help. Excuse me. You can't get healed if it's stuck inside. If you throwing up and you just keep all that throw up inside, the same thing that you're throwing up over is the same thing you're still gonna get sick over and over again. And so, there's a skunk. Yeah, you better run. But because I was scared. There's so much that I was talking bad about myself over years, and I'm like, I'm almost 30 now, so I could say decades. At least 2 decades of my life I was talking shit about myself. And one thing that Joyce Meyer said was, when you forgive those people, again, myself, when I forgive myself, he forgives you. But how like working out, it's like a slow, long process. She said that God forgives you in that instant. Oh man, God forgives you in that instant. And it was amazing when I in the backyard of my son's school and my daughter's school, I broke down, man. I don't even want to say it broke down. I think I built up. I think I threw it all out. No, fuck that. I did do it. I didn't think about it. And I wasn't even speaking. I didn't speak. I just like God. I just thanked him and worshiped him in my own way. I was watching this guy, Nava the Beast. He's a Marine. I think he's in Japan right now. He's about to transfer. Just look at Nava the Beast on YouTube. Bad dude. But he's like, one thing. He had a video, like, one thing he does is he just tries. He just thinks differently. And I was like, it can't be that easy. And sure enough, another thing he said he doesn't look at other people. And I've looked at people my whole life, and I'm compared, and I got a whole big family. You know what I mean? I got 7 children. I got 7 children. I got a wife, 2 dogs, and a cat. And I've talked bad about myself this whole time. I can't provide for them, and I'm saying at least my son didn't get molested. At least my son is 7 years old. Ooh, he gonna get mad at me. I think he's 9 now. Yeah, boy's 9. 9 years old. My daughter's 8. 6, 4, 2, and so on. And not one of them has been molested. Not one. Not one of them has seen me beat has seen my wife get beat on, you know. Well, my son did. We argued bad when we were younger. But, you know, God changed that one, and thank God for that. I never beat on her, but, like, she would fight me and stuff. And, like, we would fight back and forth. Oh, man. And then we had some bad sex. Ooh, Lord. That's why we got so much kids, y'all. It was good times, too. We start fighting, and then, like, she starts crying, and I hug her, and she starts, like, hugging me, and then we start kissing, and boy, ooh, Lord, we get in the end, you feel me? Yeah, let me get back on topic. But, yeah, man, basically, like, I've talked so bad about myself, it's crazy. And so, and then, you know, and one thing that my brother Ed said, he's like, yo, you'll never have anything that God has for you until you start thinking the way God thinks about you. He's like, it doesn't make sense why you're going ahead and, you know, thinking that you want to do this and that and the other, but you're going to not think about yourself in a way that you can actually accomplish it. Man, I got a lot of things to do, boy, but I think this is good. You know, before I was like, oh my God, I want to talk about God in videos because, you know, people will not want to do business with me, and I'm just like, you know what, fuck that shit, man. I'm going to talk about me and what's on my head, you know. You know, stop talking bad about myself and start loving myself, because I'm smart, I'm handsome, I'm an amazing person. I've been called for an amazing cause because I can carry it out. And whatever the enemy has for me, I got God to protect my back. So I don't gotta worry and dwell in things and plans of the enemy. I just gotta focus on what God has for me. Start reading the Bible more. Start just doing what I have to do, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, setting up for commitments and then accomplishing them, setting goals and objectives and conquering them. It's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna take y'all on the journey because daggone it, man. I got nothing else. I figured, hey, I'm married, I got 7 kids, but I've been feeling alone because ain't nobody knows what's going on in my head. You know, I'm one of those guys that will smile for days and make you smile because I'm hurting so bad on the inside you don't even know. I want you to smile because I can't. That's really what it is. I want you to smile because I can't. So I'll make myself look like a fool, just so you can smile. I want you to have the joy that I don't have inside my head, inside my mind. People are like, oh, why are you so happy? I only make myself look like a fool and try to show that I'm happy. Maybe it'll be a break for you. Maybe it'll be a relief on you to smile a little bit. You think I smile in my head all day? Boy, I'm crying, I'm hurting, I'm frustrated, I'm pissed off, all at myself. And I gotta live with myself. So imagine how bad that feels. I look at myself every day disgusted on what I see. Disgusted on what I see. And not on the outside, yeah, that's pretty fucking disgusting too, but on the inside the most. And y'all will just never fucking get it, because you're not in my head. I don't ever let people in. Hell, my wife doesn't even know. And that's a part of me that I gotta show her. I'm about to cry, daggone, I don't want to do that. Ooh, gotta stop that now. You know, and I just don't let people in. You know, you think you're in because I'm open. I'm a very open person, but I'm so open that you don't see shit I show you so much of other shit that the real stuff, the real nitty gritty Bryce, you will never even ask questions about, because I've given so much information, so much that I don't care about. Like, ooh, hey, I was molested. Hey, I'm so open about that. Hey, I'm open about why I feel that I need to be a protector. Why I want to protect people is because of this, rather than I want to protect people because I can't even protect myself and my own self. You know, it's weird, man. You know, Joyce Meyer always talks about that battle on the inside. And people talk about suicide. I'll never commit suicide because I'm too much of a fucking pussy for that shit. I don't want to die. But it really fucking sucks living with pain and just fucking resentment against yourself every day. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror. You gotta know what yourself is thinking. You gotta be with yourself. My wife says all the time, I wouldn't want to be inside your head. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be inside my head. Fuck. You know what I mean? So, jeez. But you know, it was crazy when I just like, yo, God, I can't deal with this anymore. And I never said it, but it was just like a feeling that I had, that I believe he heard. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Love yourself. Nothing's more important than you loving yourself. And Ed said one thing to me the other day. He's like, yo, you'll never be able to love your wife until you love yourself. That's nothing but the truth, man. Hey, y'all. Bryce, I love you.